very excited to see what I've got in here. Okay, so let's open it up. It's a nice box, by the way. Totally can be reused to send stuff. I love reusing packaging. Oh, this is nice. So if you did buy this as a gift, it's got everything I just said inside the lid. So the person who gets it will know all of those things. So that's really nice. Let's see. Congratulations. Thank you. You've uncovered 4 hidden gems. Your box gets you access to our private group of book readers. Cool. Very nice. This is good as well. They've got brown paper packaging. I like that. So it's all like reusable packaging. That's nice. Ooh. Okay, so the first one I'm going to go for is this one. It's huge. It's the size of my head. So this is The Ice Beneath Her by Camilla Grebe. The most gripping thriller you'll read all year. Do you know, I haven't read a thriller in ages, so I am well up for that. A detective haunted by the past, a psychological profiler terrified for her future, a vicious murder that pulls them together, a hunt for a killer that could break them. The cracks are beginning to show. Sounds exciting. It's a nice colour, a nice cover, and I like this colour. It's really pretty. Look at that. I like that. Like I said, this is the mixed box, so it'll have a variety of things in here. Okay. Don't Tell Me You're Afraid by Giuseppe Catazella. Okay. Based on a remarkable true story, so we've got some non-fiction, Don't Tell Me You're Afraid is a moving, inspiring novel of a life lived in hope. Samia Omar grows up in war-torn Somalia, dreaming of being a world-class sprinter. She sleeps with a photo of Mo Farah by her bed and trains hard. After achieving a place on the national team to compete in the Beijing Olympics, she sets her sights on the lives of her family. Samia decides to join... Hang on. I can't read very well because I don't wear my glasses to film because I don't like the glare on them, but she sets her sights on the 2012 Games in London. That makes more sense. But with the war encroaching on the lives of her family, Samia decides to join her sister and make the treacherous journey to Europe, putting her life and her dreams in the hands of traffickers. Wow, that sounds really interesting. I also like books that have settings in countries I don't know very much about, and Somalia I don't know a huge amount about, so yeah, I like that. Okay, next one. Boy Erased, the book that inspired the film. Well, I haven't seen the film. So, have you seen the film? Tell me if you've read any of these. The son of a Baptist pastor, it's by Garrard Conley. The son of a Baptist pastor in small town Arkansas, Garrard Conley, okay, so it's another true story, non-fiction, was outed to his parents at 19 and forced to attend a church-supported conversion therapy program that promised to cure him of homosexuality. Oh, wow. Through an institutionalised 12-step program heavy on Bible study, he was supposed to emerge heterosexual, ex-gay, cleansed of impure urges and stronger in his faith in God for his brush with sin. Instead, even when faced with a harrowing and brutal journey, Garrard found the strength and understanding to break out in search of his true self and forgiveness. At times heartbreaking, at times triumphant, this memoir is a testament to love that survives despite all odds. Both of those sound like really inspiring, interesting books. Great. So then the last one, let's put that box in the floor. Things My Mother Told Me. That's familiar, but I don't recognise the cover at all. I feel like... Is there an album? What am I thinking of, please, in the comments? Is there an album that's like Things My Mother Told Me? I'm not sure. I don't think it's this. Anyway, Tanya Atapatu. Okay. It was just sex, and it didn't mean anything. When Anjali finds out that Jack, her boyfriend of 10 years, has been cheating on her, it throws her world into chaos. Heartbroken, she feels the emptiness by embarking on a series of flings that her traditional Sri Lankan mother would mostly disapprove of. Yet she can no longer avoid her mother or Shanti, her distant older sister, and so begins her real journey, one that will make Anjali confront a past that she's desperate to forget. And maybe the past can also be a bridge to the future. Set in Bristol and Sri Lanka, so again, I like that because I don't really know anything about Sri Lanka. Things My Mother Told is a warm, moving and funny story about love, loss, family, cultural divides and the voices we hear in our heads. It will stay with you long after you've turned the final page. That sounds really, really good too. I like that. So we've got a real mixture here. We've got a thriller, 2 non-fiction memoir type books, and what would we call this? Contemporary fiction? This sounds a bit lighter as well, so yeah, that's a nice mixture there. Ooh, what will I start with? I think I fancy the thriller, just because I haven't read a thriller in a really long time, so I think I'd enjoy that. And I like the sound of Boy Erased, that sounds really interesting.